What's going on, nation? I am here with Dr. Perry and Dr. Scott at the Olympus Executive Fitness Center in Naperville, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. Now, these guys were a company called B-Strong-4-Life, and they're going to show me some new technology that's been proven to dramatically increase your bone density and your bone mass by doing some simple exercises just for 20 seconds once a week. So let's see what this stuff is all about.
All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Awesome.
All right.
So what are we going to be doing over here?
All right, so you can jump in the seat here for me.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to get calibrated. We're going to sit up, feet on the pegs, hands on your thighs.
Okay.
Feet on the pegs, hands on your thighs.
Now, how many exercises are we going to be doing?
We're going to be doing 4 exercises today.
Okay. So you're doing 4 exercises. Now, guys, 20 seconds once a week. Now, you might be a little skeptical, so we're going to see if that works right now, but I'm pretty sure it is. We've already gone over some of the exercises, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but this is my first time trying it. I'm pumped. All right, guys, here we are. We're ready to go. The machines are calibrated. I've had my NO explode for some extra push and power. So let's see what we got. So, Dr. Perry, what are we doing first?
All right, first you're going to be doing a chest press. You're going to put your hands up here for me.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to look at the screen for me here.
Okay.
And when the screen turns red, it's going to be a full 5 seconds, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to give it all up in a chest press.
So, so we're doing 4 exercises, 5 seconds apiece.
5
That's
seconds.
20 seconds.
Yep, you got it. First one's a chest press.
Okay.
Full throttle, let her rip.
Ready?
Let's watch the monitor here. Big press.
We're gonna watch the monitor. Come on, let's go watch the monitor over here.
Got her covered. You got it covered. All right.
Ready?
Big breath in, and exhale as you push. Push, 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 push. Come on, push, 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 push. Come on, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going. Good job. Good job. Awesome. That's awesome.
That felt kind of weird. I never really done anything like that before.
Right. All right. So now we're going to be going to the chest press for the leg press here.
Okay.
Put on your seatbelt there for me.
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt's on. Fasten the ride, kids. Here we go. All right. You're going to grab onto the bar. Do the same thing again from Scott. Big breath in. And as you drive those legs, drive them forward. Come on. Drive, 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 drive. Keep going, 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 keep going. Good job.
Wow.
All right. Good job.
Nice job.
I think I felt my bones in that one.
You might have. They do tend to bend a little when you put that kind of load on.
Can you pause for a second here? All right. That was awesome. That was awesome. How'd you do that, okay?
Good.
All right.
I was 500 lower than you thought I was going to be on the first one, though. It's not cool.
That's a big logo. Trust me. This is a whole different ballgame.
Well, she said Grandma could do 200. I wanted to do 5,000.
Did you get a little bit of a rush already, Scott?
Yeah, I'm going to get my grandma in here so I can just make sure she can't do 200. So I can make sure I'm stronger. That was really cool. Tell you what, when I was pushing with my legs, when I got to the end, when I was really pushing hard, I could just feel my bones in my legs. That's cool. Alrighty. So we got next.
Well, in order to get those bones to stimulate and grow and get denser, you've got to stimulate them like that. That's the only way that they'll grow.
And guys, the more dense your muscles are, the more dense your bones are, the stronger you're going to become. And that's the point of this stuff, is to make it strong.
5 cranks up.
5 cranks up. So now we're going to be doing a core pull. So I'm going to have to keep my legs in the air and pull up like I'm doing a chin-up.
Put your butt back.
Okay? Maybe can we go one more crank up? I think one more crank would be good.
If you got one in there for me. One more up.
Yeah. So one more up.
That's good.
Alright.
All right. So, put your chin up for me here.
Okay.
We ready to rock and roll?
Alright,
Get those legs up. All right. Let's go. Come on, pull, pull. Come on, give it a good drive. Pull, pull. Come on, get it going, get her going, get her going, get her going. Good job. Awesome.
Awesome.
Good job. All right.
Nice work. Nice work.
Felt lightheaded on that one.
Leave nothing on the table.
Awesome. Over here. Come on over this side for me now, Scott. You ready over here?
This is pretty good, guys. This is 5:30 in the morning. I'm a nighttime guy, so I'm really anxious to see how this works.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing a vertical lift for me here.
Okay.
Look like this. Awesome. So don't leave anything on the table here. Lock those shoulders in place for me. Okay, shoulders back. All right, now when you're ready to rock and roll, let her go. Don't leave anything on the table for me.
I was.
Watch the monitor for me. Pull, come on, Craig. Come on, pull. Come on, keep going, keep
Go for it.
Keep going. Awesome, that's awesome, man.
I wanted to hit 1,000.
That's awesome. That's a great pull. Awesome. So this will be your response here now. Normally, as a client, you'd be able to get your track record from visit to visit and be able to measure the percentage of increase. So this is awesome work, Scott. That was awesome.
So how did I do on average?
You did great. Super strong legs and strong upper body. So be proud of yourself, man.
Awesome.
Nice
All right,
work.
guys, so now what will be the next step? To try this again in a week?
Once a
20
week.
seconds?
Once a week. Once a week.
And what's the average you think you guys have seen as far as increases in strength in just a week's time, just from doing it once?
Well, in a week's time, you're going to get some neuroplasticity changes.
Okay.
So your body learns how to do these exercises very quickly.
Okay.
And when you're stimulating 100% of the myofibrils, or the center part of the muscle, that's what dramatically changes and increases the strength of your muscle tissue and the bone density.
Okay, so that's what this is actually doing?
Yeah, you betcha. We're increasing the bone density, muscle density. We're seeing change in osteoporosis. We're seeing change in athletes, from runners to golfers to hockey players to baseball players. You name it, we've seen it.
Well, see, guys, a lot of times what happens is, as people get older, they don't do enough. They don't put a big load on their body. When you're not putting a big load on your body, your bones are going to start to become more brittle. Your muscles become less dense. It's not getting older that makes you unhealthy. It's getting older, not doing the right stuff, and not working out that makes you unhealthy and more susceptible to breaking bones if you just fall on the ground.
Right, you got it, Scott. All right. So how do you feel right now?
I feel kind of like pumped up, and all I did was 20 seconds. And
Yeah.
my chest is like a little lifted right now. But yeah, so we'll get the printout of this,
Yep, we're going to print out.
and then we're gonna talk again in a couple, maybe like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to see what's going on with my body.
Yep, you got it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Dr. Perry.
You betcha.
We got Dr. Scott over here doing some videotaping of his own. Anything you want to add?
No, I just want to mention the fact that there was a recent study done with high-level cyclists, the Lance Armstrong type.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And interestingly enough, pretty fit folks, right?
Oh yeah, cyclists are very fit.
Okay. What would I tell you what would you think if I told you that in actuality they have a risk for thigh fractures?
Really?
Despite the muscle, there's no loading.
Because
It's
they're
muscle.
just moving along.
They're moving with the bike. They're not getting any load on those bones.
You know, I never thought about that.
When you were on that leg press and you said you could actually feel your bones torquing.
I could feel them torquing. Yeah, it kind of
That's
freaked
what's
me out a little bit.
That's what's going to stimulate the bone growth.
It's not like doing a squat when you're going up and down, up and down. This was just like, boom.
Pushing against the immovable object.
Yep.
So you guys think I did better or worse than you thought I was going to do?
Oh, better.
Better?
Yeah, you did great. You did really good.
Not lying to me. The nation's watching.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Awesome.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
Good job.
Well, we'll get on this stuff again sometime soon,
You bet.
and we'll see the improvements.
You betcha.
So, as always, guys, more good stuff coming soon. Hopefully, more fun stuff like this to the table for you. Yeah. Goodbye from Naperville, Illinois.
You betcha.
Take care.
All right, guys, we just got done doing the B-Strong-4-Life exercises. I'm going to go over the data that we accumulated from me pushing and pulling and leg pressing. So I'm really excited to see how I did compared to some of the studies you guys have done, some extreme athletes you might have worked with.
Right.
So what do you guys think?
Well, I think, why don't you say your weight and height?
About 168 pounds,
Okay.
5'10", and around like 5% body fat.
All right. So based on those numbers, based on what you pulled and pushed on our equipment for B-Strong-4-Life,
The question is, am I strong enough to be Captain America?
Well,
well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but
maybe a year on the program.
Yeah. So with our program, it's designed to be used once a week for 20 seconds, and really any age group. But what Scott has shown us that pound for pound, he's extremely strong. And when we look at some of the numbers that we're able to, we've had athletes on here that are extreme athletes, elite athletes, that pump a lot of iron, and Scott just blew their numbers out of the water. Basically, that's what it turned out
So
to be.
basically,
I like that.
yeah. So basically, size doesn't matter in this case.
Right.
Nice.
As we could say, the density of the muscle and the ability to recruit is what we're about.
Right.
And for those of you who've been on the Facebook community page, I talk about this a lot. It's about the density of the muscle, constantly working it, getting those forced repetitions out in the gym. But this is a little different way of getting to that same point, but it takes a lot less time, and it takes a lot less time for a reason. So what is the reason behind why only 20 seconds is what's going to work to increase bone density?
You're stimulating the nervous system, number one. Number two, you're pushing against an immovable object in the absolute strongest possible position, in an optimal postural position. So you're literally recruiting every muscle cell in the body. That's the objective.
Right.
Your nervous system adapts over time, and you learn better and better, and that's part of the process. It's not just really purely muscular strength that you're training. You're actually training the nervous system on how to recruit what you've got.
So you're teaching your body, you're teaching all your muscles to work together better,
Correct.
biomechanically.
Yeah.
Because I know we talked a little bit after we finished, we talked amongst ourselves, and you said that you guys had a bodybuilder who could bench press over 400 pounds, but yet he couldn't break the 1,000 mark on his first try, but I
Correct.
broke it no problem.
Correct.
Right. And you know, and one of the things is that most people never ever do their maximum effort. So they're in a gym, they're with 20-pound dumbbells, 50-pound dumbbells, whatever it is, hammering the traditional 3 sets times 10 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely different. We're doing a maximum load.
Yeah.
Maximum load. That's not even 1 rep for 5 seconds, and that's the difference.
And also, the biggest thing too, what I noticed, especially when I did the leg press, and if you guys go back in the video, open the info section, go to the leg press video, leg press part of this video, click on the timestamp. When I was leg pressing and pushing as hard as I could, there's a difference between when you're on the plate loaded leg press and you push your max, because then once you push up the max amount of weight that you put on that plate, leg press, I can't even talk right now, the leg press, once you push it up, it's done. But yet on this machine, there's never no end to it. I can keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's like I got to that point where I maxed out my leg press, but because the machine allows you to keep pushing, I went past that max, and that's when I kind of felt my legs, like the bones, like torquing.
Right.
There's like no end to it. You can always just keep pushing as hard as you can.
Well, the machine is actually sampling through the load cell 30 times a second and recording every bit of that effort.
Wow.
So constantly monitoring, and through that 5 seconds, you're getting maximum stimulation.
So what could a guy like me expect to see out of this system if I did it for a year, once a week, for 20 seconds?
On average, I think with our B-Strong-4-Life program, easily,
And is this an average accumulated from all walks of life and fitness?
Correct.
Yes.
So
Okay.
the average,
Thousands of data
yeah,
sets.
thousands of data sets. We're looking conservatively 75% across the board.
Oh, wow.
So to give you an example, I've been working on this program.
So I can just tear phone books in half after a year.
2.
What's a phone book?
Even a Chicago.
Yeah, what's a phone book?
We're on YouTube. What's a phone book?
Well, that's it. We won't need them. Just give them all to me. I'll be tearing them in half for fun.
So, but the more trained the athlete, we see some dramatic changes.
Wow.
Some increase in stability, strength, balance, coordination. And the number one cause of death over the age of 70 is a complication to falls. Now, not that you're 70, but the balance and coordination stability, that's part of the program that we develop.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but also the fall, when you fall, your muscles are less dense and your bones are less dense, that's when they're going to break.
Well, or,
just like,
as in very commonly, it's a misconception, most people actually shear their hip, break the hip, and then fall.
Right.
Right?
Why don't you
A
talk?
substantial percentage. So the bone loss is sort of, sneaks up on you, and all of a sudden one day you step off the curb and you're down, and 3 weeks later you're dead.
Why don't you talk about the cyclists?
Well, and this is an interesting corollary. Some of the most fit people on the planet are long distance or sprint cyclists, right? And they're generating tremendous loads with their quads and hamstrings, calves, and so forth. And yet, a recent study shows that they're also vulnerable to thigh fractures.
Right.
So what is that about? They're not stimulating the bone in any way, shape, or form, despite huge sarcoplasmic increases, huge power and strength, and the ability to generate a fair amount of force. Unfortunately, it's not weight bearing.
It's not weight bearing exercise.
It's weight bearing.
And even getting down the basics, guys, your bones, they can't even recalcify unless you're putting some sort of load on them.
Right.
So you can drink as much milk as you want, take as many calcium pills as you want.
Good point.
If you're not active and you're not putting pressure or any kind of tenseness on those bones,
That's right.
they're not going to be able to recalcify.
There's no stimulation from the nervous system, from your core, from your body's desire to always be as good as it can be. It's an innate sort of built-in mechanism to try and do so. If you don't have a stimulation, the body doesn't know it needs that calcium either.
I think the best thing to take away from using the B-Strong-4-Life system is you can be any age to do it because you're always going to improve. But guys, you know, as you get older, you're not out of shape because you're getting older. And you know, the biggest thing I hear from a lot of people who are older than me, I've worked in a gym since I was 14 years old, and the biggest thing that would be said to me that I hate is wait. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little camera difficulty. But what I don't like to hear in the gym is, you know, wait till you're my age. It's like, what do you mean wait till your age? If I keep doing what I'm doing, there's no question in my mind that I won't be in shape when I'm your age.
Look at Jack LaLanne. I mean, the guy's 90 years old, and when he was 75, he was pulling a tugboat from Alcatraz.
With his teeth.
Yeah, I mean, go figure. You know, you can do a lot more. You can always do more, but you should never do less than doing B-Strong-4-Life at least once a week. For life.
For life. And I think one of the key things that we like to always tell our clients is that the B-Strong-4-Life program adds life to your years and years to your life.
No doubt about it. You know, so if you're watching from home and you're the fit one and you're trying to get better and better, but your parents are sitting at home, sitting on the couch watching the tube, they're dying right before your very eyes. Maybe not overnight, but they for sure are slowly. Why not get them started as soon as you can?
That's it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for taking the time to come down here with me.
Hey, thanks
at the
for-
Olympus
thanks
for
for your
Life
time.
Gym, the Olympus Executive Center. This place is amazing. Naperville, Illinois. If you guys ever come down here, be sure to check it out. And
All right, thanks so much, Scott.
awesome.
That's it.
I can't wait to tear those numbers up.
You got it. Thank you.
See you guys.
Take care.
All right, guys. So it's been about an hour since we did the B-Strong-4-Life stuff, and I gotta tell you, I'm already feeling it in my quads. I'm feeling it in my glutes. You know, we had breakfast. The whole Naked Fitness seminar got together. We had breakfast and sitting down, eating my stuff. And I went to get out of my chair, and I was just like, oh my god, quads are just burning up. And I'm starting to feel a little bit in my legs, a little bit in my chest too. It's pretty good.
A little bit of that ache too, right?
Yeah, I'm
Deep
feeling
in
the
the
ache.
bone, not a bad thing, but just that you know you did something different.
And yeah, my body knows. My body's saying, what did you do? What did you do to me?
You have 20 seconds worth of work.
Yeah, 20 seconds. So
And don't
it's great.
overdo it. 20 seconds. You know, I mean.
So, you know, so tomorrow, you know, I'll make another quick clip and tell you guys how I'm feeling tomorrow, and then that should be, I guess, the ultimate test.
Yeah.
You betcha.
But I'm pretty sure if I'm feeling like this now, tomorrow I'm gonna have a lot to say.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. So, Dr. Scott, awesome.
Pleasure.
Dr. Perry,
You betcha.
thank you
You
again.
betcha.
You're welcome.
And I mean, this clip's gonna go right to the next one, but we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, guys, it's day 2 after the B-Strong-4-Life workout that I did. And let me tell you guys, you know, I pushed over 2,300 pounds of force with my legs, and as I got to the very end of the last 5 seconds, I could really feel, like I said in the video, I could feel the bones like torquing in my legs. It was pretty cool. And I'll tell you what, 2 days later, my thighs and my glutes are like really feeling it. You know, which is weird because all I was doing was pushing. So this stuff definitely works. I'm anxious to try it again and see how much my strength is going to improve if I do this thing for 20 seconds a week, you know, every single week. So I'll do my best to give it a shot again. There's actually going to be, I guess there's a place in Saugus, which is pretty close to my house, that the B-Strong-4-Life equipment is in. So I'm going to make my way down there and give it another shot. So more good stuff coming soon, and I'll chat with you guys later.